That's a nice raccoon. He's still getting some of that banana out of there. That raccoon made a mess in there with the bananas. I was just saying while I go to them earlier. I was saying earlier, I had to go get the newspaper. I had to go get Black Spot the newspaper. They throw the newspaper out in my front yard. And the newspaper is only about 4 pages long and half of it's advertising. The newspaper used to be pretty good size, you know. But lately, the last couple years, they have reduced the size of the paper. It's about, they probably took a quarter of the size of the paper. It's only about 3/4 as big as it used to be. And the size of the paper, they reduced it about 1/4. So it's 3/4 size of the paper it used to be. And now it's, see the white ears on the back of that one? Look like he's looking at you. And that's not the skinny one. That's a boy right there. I think that's that boy. Yeah, that's the boy, I think. And but it's trash. The Brunswick News is trash. They don't what is that I keep hearing over there? See that raccoon looking that way? Sound like an air conditioner that was tearing up, or somebody dragging something down the street. There he goes, putting that there pecan. That's a clumsy raccoon right there. Every time that raccoon grabs something, he drops it. Why are you eating that pecan over that water? Raccoon, it's about 3:45 right now in the morning. I don't know if y'all can see them teeth or not, but them teeth look dangerous. Yeah, the pecan trees this year didn't do real good. They only produced a handful of pecans. That raccoon pulling that meat out of the pecans. Oh. Yeah, I've been up all day long and just about all night long tonight. I'm just about getting sleepy and tired. I'll be right back, Raccoon. something for you right here. Come here. Chopped pecans. I got some chopped pecans. Come here, right here. Right here, come here. Here. Come here, get up in there. Come on. Come on, Dumbo. Oh. Oh. And Raccoon, he found them pecans on the way up there. He loved them pecans. That might have been his most favorite thing was pecans. That could have been that raccoon's most favorite thing was pecans. It could have been. Anybody ever want to really, anybody cared, anybody want to know, that raccoon loves them pecans. He did love them. You better eat them things one at a time because that's all they are, raccoon. I got to buy more pecans today. 8 ounces of pecans, $5.99. 8 ounces, $5.99. Oh. Raccoon, when you leave, I'm going in there going to lay down. I got to be up by 7 o'clock. That raccoon right there, he a little shy. Oh. Raccoon, I'm tired. I'm fixing to go to bed now. Yeah, like I was saying about the newspaper. I read the newspaper there, and you would not believe how many lies that the newspaper tell. They don't tell the truth. The newspaper does not investigate anything. Someone tells them something, that's what they believe. They print it. That's all the pecans there are. I don't have any more. That's all. Eat that banana. Eat the banana up. It's gonna be the day before I get some more. Sometime today I'll get some more pecans, and you won't get any more until tonight. Today's Friday. Raccoon, I'm backing the camera up a little bit. I backed the camera up a little bit, Raccoon. Oh man. I'm gonna tell you what, I hope y'all don't never have back problems like me. I talked to my friend yesterday. She called me. She lives in Daytona Beach, Florida. She called me and said she's going, she said a couple days going to the hospital in Jacksonville. Gonna have her back worked on, hip worked on. They're gonna replace her hip, one side of her hip. I told her one time I wouldn't do it, but everybody else telling her to do it. I'm not gonna argue with them. I would not have it done. My back and my hip hurts me so bad I want to cry. But I'm not going to let them take a knife and cut on me. I'm not going to do that. About 5 or 6 years ago, I was in a wheelchair for about 6 months. I couldn't walk hard. I barely could move. Everybody wanted me to go to the hospital then, have my back, my hip worked on. And I told them, no, I'm not doing that. And finally, someone recommended a chiropractor, which I don't really believe in chiropractors. I didn't, but I do now. Because when I went to that chiropractor, when I first started going to the chiropractor, the first day I walked in there, I was crying and in so much pain. And every time he touched me, I would scream. He hooked me up to he hooked my back up to electro things to hook your back up to and shoot electricity through your back to check your muscles. He did that and all. Why are you sitting down like a frog? Raccoon, you sitting down like a frog now. But after about 6 months and $3,000 later there, I called him God's helper, because that man, when I'd lay down, he'd take his fingers and he would just barely touch me like this right here. And then he had that little hammer, and he'd take that hammer and hit my back and my spine. But after about 6 months, going every 2 weeks, when I first started, I go every week for the first 5 weeks. I went every week. And then I had to go every other week. And after about 6 months, he got me where I could walk. I could ride my motorcycle. I had 2 motorcycles. I sold both of my motorcycles because I just couldn't hardly hold them up no more. They just weighed too much for me. Yeah. What was that? That sounded like something fell out of a tree. That shot chill bumps down my back again. Oh, my back. That raccoon still finding bananas in there where he dropped the banana all in that tub. Oh, raccoon. Old raccoon ain't got much to do. Hang around, eat, play in the water, sleep. They ought to be about full and tired. They ought to be ready to go home. Take a break. Sit on his butt. Ah. Well, I've been outside since 11 o'clock. And it's 4 o'clock now. That's 5 hours I've been out here messing with these raccoons. What are you playing with your foot for? You look like he's biting his toenails. You biting your toenails? That raccoon, he don't bite his toenails. None of that raccoon right there don't do nothing like that. What are you playing with? Look at him. He's laying on his back, roly-polying right now. Biting his foot, biting his back foot, playing with his back foot. Look at that clown. He's upside down, rolling around, playing. Oh. What are you doing on the sawhorse? I can see you behind that thing. Trying to hide and seek. That raccoon, you couldn't see that raccoon's eyes. He was hiding, you can't see his eyes. There he goes. He can go back up that board. I put that plywood so they could walk up and down it. Let's see if he goes over there and lays back down. That board that he was just walking on. I have that board. I had that board for since about 1980. That was on a houseboat. Me and my brother, we had a houseboat, and that was part of the deck. We had a houseboat on the Altamaha River, freshwater river. We had about 15, 18 years up there, and the DNR, Department of Natural Resources there, they made everybody take the houseboats off. They said to start with because we didn't have a toilet on there, but we had a toilet. We had a $2,000 toilet on there. You know, the ones like they got on regular boats, cost $2,000. But after about a year and a half, they come up and said that we just couldn't leave them sitting there. Everybody had to remove the houseboats off the river. And 2/3 of the people moved them, but up in Jessup, Georgia, there were some lawyers and judges had houseboats, and they made those exempt. So the lawyers and the judges got to keep their houseboats on the river, but everybody else had to remove them. That's how the law works. If you're not one of them, you're not one of them. That's the good old boys. That's what it is around here, the good old boy system. Oh, that's what they had in the paper today. They naming a building, a public building after a police officer, a detective and all. And I remember him from 1970 something or the 1980s. He was a liar and a thief. That's what that police was, a liar and a thief. He lied and stole from people there, and he got caught 2 or 3 times. But they named a building after him. He's dead now, but they named a building after him, saying he was a great man. But back in the 80s, he got caught more than one lie. He got caught stealing more than one time. But now he's a hero. I mean, he's a zero. I'm gonna walk over there close to that raccoon one more time, just to see him lay right here. Raccoon, I'm coming over here and put the camera on you one more time, Raccoon. I'm coming right here. No, lay down right there. Lay down. Lay down, Raccoon. Lay down, it's just a camera. I know you ain't camera shy. Hey, Raccoon. I'm gonna back up right here. I'm backing up. Raccoon. Hey, Raccoon, I gotta stop this. Raccoon, come in. I gotta stop this video. It's 4 o'clock in the morning there, and I hear a car siren alarm going off across the road. I gotta stop this video. I got to go out the front door and see if I can find out who's breaking into cars. I caught someone about a month ago breaking into a car. Stop this video, stop.